Happy New Year! Can you even believe that we're in 2022? It is so crazy. So because we're going into the new year, this month's video is going to be a little bit different because first, as usual, I'll go over the December 2021 real estate market statistics for the Myrtle Beach area. But then after that, we're going to take a look at the year-end summary of 2021 and how that compared to 2019 and 2020. The numbers are pretty unbelievable. You're not going to want to miss that. Stay tuned to the end. But first, let's get started with the December 2021 numbers. For the month of December in the Grand Strand, the average sales price for single-family resale homes was $389,000, which on average was 98.4% of the list price, and inventory levels are at 2.22 months supply, which is a solid seller's market. Resale condo and townhomes in the Grand Strand for the month of December closed at an average of just over $220,000, which was 98.3% of the list price on average. And there's only a 2.14 month supply of inventory on the market, so still a seller's market. Moving over to the oceanfront, let's look at the oceanfront condo building numbers. In December, the average sales price on the oceanfront was just under $251,000, which was 97.8% of the list price on average. And inventory levels are only at 1.94 months supply, so super low, and again, a strong seller's market. Let's move inland and look at the Carolina Forest area numbers, which on average for single-family resale homes in the month of December sold at $433,000, and homes closed at 98.6% of the list price on average. And now there's only a 2.03 month supply of inventory, so you guessed it, still a solid seller's market there as well. In Carolina Forest for December, the condo and townhome market closed at an average sales price of just under $176,000, which was over 100% of the list price on average. And now there's only a 1.91 month supply of inventory, a seller's market for sure. So clearly it's still a strong seller's market all throughout the Grand Strand going into 2022. Let's take a look and see how 2021 compared to the previous 2 years. To start, let's take a look at the Grand Strand resale detached homes. First, looking at the number of homes that actually sold. In 2019, there were 5,787 homes that sold, which went up to 6,539 in 2020 and jumped up again in 2021 to 7,691 homes closed. The average sales price has also gone up every year from about $282,000 in 2019 to $324,000 in 2020, and then up to $386,000 in 2021. This was a 19% increase year over year and a 37% increase since 2019. Now, let's look at the Grand Strand condo and townhome numbers. In 2019, there were 6,118 closings. In 2020, there were 6,553 closings. And then in 2021, that number jumped up to 8,707 closings. And sales prices have gone up also every year, from an average of $166,000 in 2019 to $181,000 in 2020, and then jumping up to $207,000, almost $208,000 in 2021. That's a 14.5% increase year over year and a 25% increase since 2019. For the oceanfront condo buildings, we see the same trend. In 2019, there were 1,689 closings, and this number slightly crept up to 1,698 closings in 2020. But in 2021, we really saw that number dramatically change to 2,794 closings. The average sales price went from about $203,000 in 2019 to $227,000 in 2020, and then up to $244,000 in 2021. This was almost a 21% increase in prices on the oceanfront since 2019. Moving into Carolina Forest, let's first take a look at the condo and townhouse market. In 2019, there were 438 closings. In 2020, there were 531 closings, and in 2020, there were 662 closings. The average sales price went from $136,000 in 2019 to $143,000 in 2020, and then up to $159,000 in 2021. This was a 16.5% increase in values since 2019. The residential resale home market in Carolina Forest area has also seen a big increase year over year, with 539 closings in 2019 to 624 closings in 2020 and up to 800 closings in 2021. The average sales price went from $299,000 in 2019 to $334,000 in 2020, but up to $402,000 in 2021. That's over a 34% increase in home values in this time period. So, as you can see, overall, for the past 3 years, the number of closings have gone up, sales prices have gone up, and percentage of list price to sales price has gone up steadily year after year. And moving into January of 2022, we're still seeing strong demand and low inventory levels. So it seems like this trend is going to continue in the new year. Wondering if it's a good time for you to buy or sell? Well, give us a call. We'd love to talk about your situation and if it's a good thing for your family. And as always, make sure to check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/HerReadaTeam as we release new videos every week that you won't want to miss. Happy New Year again, and I know that 2022 is going to be a great year for all of us.